Gosh. Hey, who are you? What you doing in my house? Hey, come here. What's up guys, Elijah here with Fitness Domain. Today we're going to be going over some standing stretches. So for our first stretch, we have our foot on the staircase stretch. This works with any sort of staircase, wall, or just ledge in your house. Just be sure not to dirty up mom and dad's counters. So you actually want to put your leg at an angle on a step in which you feel comfortable at. You should just barely be able to feel the stretch. You're not supposed to be ripping your muscle apart or anything. You should be comfortable. You should just barely feel it. And most people actually start standing like this with their foot out here, and they're kind of just like leaning sideways or leaning into it. One simple trick to critique this and actually get more activation is by pointing the toe of the bottom feet towards the ankle of the foot on the step. Now you can put your hands on your knee, on your thigh, on your knee, on your shin, just depending on really where you want to start at, what feels comfortable once again. You want to keep breathing as you're doing this. You want to take deep breaths, you could take some shallow breaths, you just want to be breathing, not holding your breath, trying to push trying to really stretch it out. You want to be relaxed this whole time, and you just want to slowly progress towards it. Stretching should be relaxing, it shouldn't be a workout. Now that we have our breathing down and our toe and leg positionings, we can focus on what our goal is here. So most coaches will actually teach you, put your forehead to your knee. The thing is, you won't progress as much as you could like this. It's sort of like doing half reps at the gym on everything. What you really want to do is aim for your chin to your toes. So now most people will actually might not even ever achieve this. However, this is a better goal that we have because a lot of people, after just a few months of progression, anyone can do this. After a few months of progressing, anybody could do that. However, not a lot of people can have their toes pointed inward, keep that activation going in your glutes and your hamstrings, and still be able to put their chin to their toes. And so now that we're aiming for our chin to our toes, we actually feel it more in our low back as well. Now, as you keep progressing and stretching, you could actually end up moving up a step, keeping the foot positioning correct, pointed towards your ankle, and still leaning forward, aiming for your chin to your toes. So our next stretch will be our calf stretch on the stairs. So we want to, when we start here, we actually want to get on the edge of the stairs with the balls of our feet. So you could just do a regular calf stretch like this. A lot of people do feel this. However, one way to up it after even just a little bit of progress is you could start actually leaning on the steps now. And you want to instead of just having it completely straight up and down like we are when we stand up, we want to lean over a little bit and just bend our knees slightly. And then the more you progress with this, remember your breathing is important. You want to keep breathing. Breathing in and out, and I'm slowly progressing. And over time, eventually you'll be down here. And you just do a little bit more with a bend in your knees, and leaning forward like this actually does activate more of that upper calf area. Definitely can prevent potential tears. So by bending over and with the slight bend in our knees, this actually does give us more calf activation as well as glute activation. Before we continue, don't forget to smash that red button, like the video, and comment down below what your favorite stretch is. Now, back to the video. So for our next stretch, we have the flamingo stretch. Now, I usually like to do same side flamingos. When I realized that when I actually cross my hands and legs, I really don't feel the full potential of the stretch as I should in my quads and in my hips. In fact, I actually, if I can, I try to pull it even further back just on the same side, but I do keep it in that same plane. So while doing this stretch, I do like to hold on to something just because it helps keep your balance and it helps you get a better stretch. So I actually pull my leg back, but I do keep it in that same plane. And as you do this, instead of just stretching your quad, the further back you pull it, the more you actually feel it in your hips. And the more upright you stand and the further back you pull it, you feel it even better. So that's mostly just preference. I found that crossing my hands with my feet actually gives me some knee issues every once in a while, and keeping it in that same side actually does help me stretch my hip flexors more. So it might work different for you. It just happens to be how it works for me. Do whatever feels comfortable for you. Thank you guys for watching. If you found this video useful, smash that red button. Don't forget to like and comment. I'll see you guys next time.